I have to laugh because like I get all ready to record, everything's all good, and then my microphone battery is dead. And I'm really glad that I checked because I left it on, and if I film this whole video without having any sound. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to film today, and I decided I'm going to talk about some of the new makeup releases that have been announced in the last couple of days and just, you know, give you my thoughts on them because I just don't know what else to do anymore. I feel like I'm at this point in my channel where I'm doing some things that I think are awesome and they're not working out, and then I do other things that I like but I think nobody will care about, and those are the ones that people like. So we're just gonna have a grand old time experimenting and see what actually pans out. So the first thing that I want to talk about as far as things that are coming out that I am extremely excited about is actually from Colourpop. Colourpop is coming out with a collection that is based off of the Disney princesses, and it actually looks so cute. All of the artwork is done by Steve Thompson, who is absolutely phenomenal. I follow him on Instagram. My tattoo, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt for the first time ever in like a long time, and this is gonna be upside down, but my tattoo is actually based off of his sketches of the princesses. It's like, they're kind of like chibi style. It's very adorable. He did the designer inspired drawings of the princesses, and it's just so cute that, oh my god, they look amazing. So the collection is inspired by six princesses. You have Tiana, Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, Snow White, and Cinderella. It comes with an eyeshadow palette that actually looks really cute, and it has all of the princesses' signatures on it, which, I mean, I'm like a Disneyland sucker, so I was like, oh my god, this is so adorable. It has a lipstick for each of the princesses. It has one of their Super Shock eyeshadows for each of the princesses, and then it has 3 of their lip glosses. I would like everything in this collection, and I say that just because I could see myself just buying the entire collection. I don't know if I'd actually use some of the colors like the lipsticks. I'm just not a big lipstick person. The eyeshadow palette is really cool. It's a lot of neutral colors. It does have some pops. It's extremely warm toned, but I think that it fits the story here, so I can definitely appreciate that. Violet just got home. I can hear her yelling for me. She's gonna run in any second. Any second. There she is.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, babe.
It was raining.
It's raining?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look. The road is covered.
The roads are covered. Do you want to say hi? Can you say hi? The camera's on.
Hi. Cheese.
Chip cheese.
Turkey.
Chip cheese.
Chip cheese.
I'm showing this. Look at this. There's this makeup collection that's coming out.
Ooh.
And it's, look who's on it.
The princesses.
The princesses.
I missed you.
You missed me? Oh, I missed you. Was school good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. I gotta tell you what I did at school.
Is that such a bad thing?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I gotta do it all day and it's boring. Makeup.
Okay. Why don't you go to Dad and we'll do a different video, okay?
I'll tell Dad you want to watch the movie.
Okay. Anyways, I love that Colourpop has everything swatched on different skin tones, and I also really like that Colourpop does real swatches. I could do a whole video telling you how much I cannot stand swatches when they are like lined off, like they use washi tape to make them look perfect, because I know that they pack those colors on and that's not what those colors are gonna look applied. There's nothing that drives me more insane. I could do a whole video about it. Could, I'm not gonna. So I'm pretty sure this comes out next Friday, I believe, and I will be actually, we're going to Disneyland next week, so this will be when we're driving home, so I'm gonna have to get on my phone while my friend is driving. The whole collection, all of it, is $110, which is really not bad at all considering all of the stuff you get. You actually can buy the PR package. I think if you're gonna buy it, it's $10 more. It is cute if you're gonna keep it as a display, and it has like all the princesses. Like, I would cut out that top part that just has the princesses because it's just beautiful. Something else that is new, not completely like 100% new, but definitely caught my eye, are the new Huda Beauty Precious Stone eyeshadow palettes. These are kind of mini palettes. They each have 9 colors and each of them have a very bright jewel tone color story. They're all beautiful, and I'm having to talk myself out of buying one of them the one with the mid green. I literally want this palette. It's all green colors. They're all really pretty. It's got some mattes, it's got some shimmers, and it's got some incredibly Huda style metallic, like melted, molten metallic. And I just want it for that one matte. So these are $27 each, which is a decent price. I actually just recently got from Huda. I was not planning to get this. Okay, here's the story. I went into Sephora. I rarely go into Sephora anymore because it's just keep me away from the temptation. I've really been good about not buying very much makeup this year. I went in because my sister's obsessed with this. It's Elizabeth James dry shampoo. Smells amazing, works amazing. I mean, I've tried a billion shampoos. This is by far one of my favorites. I had given her one. I had the white one and the black one. I had given her the black one, and that's what she wanted for her birthday. She wanted just a replacement of it. So I went in to get that, and I walked by this, which is the Rose Gold palette remastered. Now I have the regular Rose Gold palette from Huda. And so when I heard that they were remastering a palette that already existed, I was like, are you serious? Why would you do that? And then I walked by the freaking palette when I was at Sephora, and I swatched everything, and somehow it ended up at the register. I don't know how it happened. She's not kidding. The remastered colors, which are the metallic colors mainly, are so smooth, and they have such an insane texture to them that it totally blew me away. It doesn't feel chunky, it doesn't look chunky, and the differences between them are actually pretty awesome. Do I think you need both? No, you definitely don't need both unless you're just insane like I am. I'm glad I picked it up. I just need to play with it more. I saw Too Faced is coming out with a gingerbread palette. That looks so boring to me. Too Faced is a company that I wish would just slow down. They've been coming out with so many things, just one after the other. They had their whole Tutti Frutti collection, but then they had their Clover collection, and then they feel like they have something else coming out. And when a company starts doing that, it makes me think of MAC. MAC back a couple, maybe like 10 years ago, even up to 5 years ago, they were on top of the world, but they just started pushing out so many collections. And I mean, they still kind of are, but there was a point where it was so many that you couldn't even get excited about anything because it just was one after the other, and the average consumer is not going to go purchase all of these different collections when it's just going to be overshadowed the next day. And Too Faced is starting to get that way for sure, where it's just like, I can't even get excited about things because there's so many things coming out all of the time, and they're so enormous. I mean, the Tutti Frutti collection was huge, and it felt like it just you couldn't even celebrate it. You couldn't even be excited about it because all of a sudden there's something else new coming out. And it's just, I get worried when companies start doing that, because then you have to wonder, the quality can't be there. You can't have great quality if you're constantly coming out with new things. There's no way you're taking the time to perfect things. Do you know what I mean? If you're wondering, my drink of choice lately, this video is brought to you by Crystal Light green tea peach mango, I think is what it's called. And then I put lemon juice in it, but not any lemon juice. It's lemon juice you can get at Costco that's like made from the volcanic ash in Italy. I don't know. I swear it tastes different than normal lemon juice though, but there you go. The other thing that really caught my eye recently, it's whatever the newest palette from Pat McGrath is. I haven't bought a Pat McGrath palette ever. I've debated it quite a few times because they look just, oh my gosh, gorgeous. They look so beautiful. It's the Seduction palette, and just the pictures that I've seen, the swatches, everything looks just, it's calling to me. But I think I'm gonna be strong and not get it just because I know me and it won't get used the way that I wish it would. Oh, there's a new Visart palette that's coming out. I love Visart. Their palettes are really, really nice. So this is called Grand Pro Volume 2. This palette is all new formulas. There's so much shimmer, there's so much color, and I'm just sitting here like, oh, I really want it. It's $175 and 30 colors. It just looks so nice. I debated putting in a pre-order because it's available for pre-order from Huda Beauty. I haven't done it, but that's the one where I'm like, oh, I really, really, really want it. So it's definitely, it calls me. I feel like those are the main things that have really caught my attention lately. I guess the last thing that I'll talk about is the new Anastasia palette that I saw that was revealed, which is called Sultry. The last Anastasia product that I purchased was their Prism palette, and I barely used it. And I almost bought Norvina, and then I didn't. So this sultry palette, I just saw it yesterday. It's pretty. I watched Norvina announce it and she shows the PR box, which comes with 12 of these everlasting roses that have been dipped in metal and they last for a year, and it's in its own custom box. And so I looked at this and I was like, how much does that cost? Because that's my new thing, is PR boxes and just picking them apart. I understand why they become what they have. This is a whole thing I could do another video on too. I looked it up and those roses cost $500 for the 12 roses. And then she had a custom box made because she couldn't find a box that looked good for this presentation, which I don't even know how much that would cost. And this is all just for an eyeshadow palette PR box. Granted, these roses last for an entire year and the box they're in is gorgeous. So having those displayed somewhere, someone's not gonna just throw those away like a lot of other cardboard packaging that PR boxes come in. So it will get used, but that's just insane to me to think about just a PR box that's going out to probably hundreds and hundreds of people. It's costing at least, let's go with, if it's a custom box, let's say $50. Let's just say that. $550 just for the display for each person. But anyway, so it looks pretty. The packaging is all super sparkly, which is nice. The swatches of them look good, but again, they don't even look real. They're so perfect. And you know that, you know, when I swatch something and I go like this, that's showing what the color looks like on skin. When I look at swatches like this, you know that's packed on. That, to me, it's like I could just look at the palette to see what that looks like. It doesn't look like how it's gonna look when I apply it to my skin. So I'm excited to see what people come up with as far as looks, but I don't think this is something that I'm going to purchase. I just can't get on board with a lot of the Anastasia stuff. I try really hard, but I don't know, it doesn't grab me. So that's all I'm gonna talk about today. This video ended up a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I mean, I guess I just can't stop talking. Let me know if you like this kind of video where we just talk about new things that are gonna come out. I'd love to hear all of your opinions on what you think you're going to pick up, what you're not, what's exciting you, what is super boring, and I'll talk to you next time.